I mean, at least two of them. Buy all of them, however many of them there are. And you may wonder what kind of start is that to a video. A pretty darn good one if you ask me. Pretty darn good one, but why? Okay, there we go. But why, right? I really hadn't intended to podcast, but then a lot of the times they're unplanned. But sometimes, I mean, I had a good nap. I have some coffee. Um, we will live playing on the radio after that other song, which makes me think of my friend Ray and others that I met through her. Um, Also, need to take a moment. I feel, oh, that was all in under a minute. Not that it was a lot, but wow. um, to kind of, again, it's always great when we can bring greatness for each other and things of positive and loveliness. But it doesn't, it's true. There's a guy I haven't seen on here for a while, but that doesn't mean anything because there was two other people I hadn't seen for three actually that have all recently kind of came back into the picture. Um, One of them said it was for lupus. One of them just said she'd been sick. You'd think if you're sick and you can't do as much, it would make more sense to hang out on live streams, right? But not that it doesn't make sense anyway, right? But and then Brock the other day, I can't remember what his excuse was, but it was really nice to see them again. However, there's one follower that I have that I haven't seen in a while who posted something today, and it was, I've been a little bit confused actually about some of the stuff I've seen him post, and it's not really him in most of them either. Um, I really felt very mixed, and so I decided to step back from him, and that's hard. It's hard. So I take a moment to appreciate what he's brought. His company and his presence for me and anyone else who noticed it, I guess. Um, but onwards, onwards and up. Right? Um, I I will look at it as what I was posting about was something that he needed at that time, and even if he still does, it won't come from me right now, but that it did something for both of us, and so that's a special thing. Um, I welcome you to the channel. Like I say, I haven't done that very much. And the community's kind of been getting back into the swing of things, and it's been going very well, and I appreciate that. But yeah, every now and then you have to make a choice with certain individuals, and I really try not to make that choice in that way. But so yeah. Anyway, um, so it was a bit of what really prompted this one was coming downstairs, turning the radio on, and hearing two songs that I associate to my karaoke days, that I associate to my dear friend Ray, who passed away. And there was a little bit of interesting symbology right before that. Somebody was talking in a live stream about Roman style pizza, and how it differs from other pizza. And it does sound like it slightly does, and it sounds yummy, and I don't know if we can get it where we live, but I would like to know. And, when my friend passed away, there was a guy named Roman who used to come to the karaoke as well, who I don't remember, because he had on his social media, he had his phone number. And I messaged a little bit, but he didn't really seem to be much of a texter. It's not that he didn't talk to me, but he didn't really seem to be much of, I don't know what he was going through. It's true. Some people say it's my writing style, in which case, isn't it great that you see me in video instead. I'm not really sure what it was, other than a little disappointing. But we still related our dear friend. We still showed that we remembered each other. There was a place in our hearts for each other at that time in our life, and it's still there. So that's also nice. And then, like I say, yeah, I mean, sure, at a karaoke night, you're going to hear certain songs and some of them often, but it just felt very symbolic. And there was two of you there for about 2 or 3 minutes, but I just got to lay the phone down for a moment because if I would have known how long I was going to stay, kind of um, in the bedroom after the thing I did after the nap, I would have maybe kept it plugged in, because this device does not stay charged for very long. But I didn't, so there was about 20 minutes there probably. And then I came downstairs for about 10 minutes and it was at like 40 something percent. So I have it plugged in right now. And as you know, with a lot of phones, the charger's in the base. So I can't just lean it and keep it plugged. So I'm going to put it down for a moment, finish making my coffee once I locate it. Is it in the microwave? Yeah. And yeah, like I say, welcome you to the channel. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment if you desire. And I'm not really sure. Like I say, it was just those things that prompted. See, like I say, it's a very real thing. That they can work with our memories. They can work with our yeah, basically, and kind of trigger those thought responses, and that. Our dog is gonna need his walk soon, but I think G's gonna do it tonight. It gets darker here sooner, and it doesn't look that windy out. But so to the three of you that are here and the two that just came in, I'm sorry. I'm going to be putting my phone down for a moment while it's plugged in. But if you haven't, let me just say this first. If you have any song requests, I have one idea, I think. The two that I just heard on the radio, I don't think I would do. Not that they aren't special. We got 5 of you here. But I got, welcome. Song requests. If there are things that you like to watch podcasts about, I can try and see if I can make this about that. It was a very kind of a general concept of this, but and it may come back into it at some point, or maybe I've covered kind of the one part, but I think the other part, I don't even remember. I know it's only been 8 minutes, but I don't see it before me as I have this screen up, and yeah, I need coffee, so just a moment. And G should be down very soon. And as far as what we're watching, I don't know. Yes, I did watch a bit of What's His Face, but I don't think that would be something that we necessarily want to watch. I'll be right back. I'm just thinking, yeah. 20, 40, 50, 60, okay. He'll be down soon. And if you're lucky, you might hear G on the piano, which, since he works a lot, you don't get that very often, so. One of you left. I know it wasn't because I said G was going to play the piano, but but sometimes I like to kind of laugh that off. It could have been because their phone died. It could have been because something came up for them. But it's kind of like, or was it G on the piano? No, I don't like that note. I don't like that chord. Oh, I don't like his piano playing, but it's hard not to like his piano playing. He's very talented, whether he's playing classical or otherwise. If I'm being completely honest, and I think he knows this and agrees, I don't feel like his singing is quite up to par, but it's not terrible. And I do enjoy hearing that as well. I think he knows that I'm a more seasoned singer. I think he said that he didn't sing until he was like he's in his early 60s, I think. He didn't sing until he was 20 or 30. And I'm thinking, what? I mean, I was in a choir as a kid. I've always been singing. And I couldn't imagine it otherwise, to be honest. He also only had primarily one favorite band in high school. He said he didn't really listen to the radio. He lived in a small town. He couldn't afford to buy records and stuff like that. He's old, and I'm glad that he's got more music in his life, and that I'm continuing to have it in mind and share and bringing that to y'all. Even though it went from 5, I think, down to 2 or 1, and then none, or at least it looks like it. But I don't disagree with J or C when they said keep doing those things that you love and those hobbies, even if you're not getting to do them. As I've just got the phone plugged in and I'm just multitasking. This coffee is hot enough, so I just really need sugar in it now. And you're sitting on top of the sugar holding thing. So isn't that sweet? It's sweet if I do say so. And I do. And you should too, because you can't get sweeter than the sugar. I'll be right back on screen. And if you're first timers here, you'll be like, who is this that I'm listening to? Man, woman, either? Just kidding. Of course, gender doesn't really matter, right? Hi. From above, like I said, but that's not how I meant it in the title. Although, yeah, I eventually had to get up even from that short nap because my hands and mostly my hands and a bit of my lower arm were kind of numb and heavy feeling. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with my health. But I would like to take a moment. And sometimes lately when I say take a moment, I think of a TV show you may know of, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. To sit right there and tell you how I became not the Prince of the Fresh Prince of, or however it goes. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? It's not a racist joke. I heard this a while ago. Rue Alana. You look for Fresh Prince. Or was it Ren? Yeah. Anywho, but I'd also like to take a moment for anybody who's familiar with them, and even for those that aren't, whether you say prayers, whether you just can think good thoughts for your fellow human. I was just watching a friend's live stream, and it sounds like he says that he has been having to take medicine for headaches and migraines a lot lately, and I know I'm not the only cause. No, just kidding. No, I don't think I'm much of the cause at all. I mean, he's got a lot of stress going on, a lot of life decisions he's trying to figure out. A very busy lifestyle, this and that, and it doesn't matter sometimes when you're young and still in your 30s, you can have health problems. So I just hope the best for him and his health, and hope that you might be able to say a quick well wish to him and that as well, and for me for that matter. I appreciate it. We've got 4 of you here, now 3. The other one's phone may have died or something, or maybe they didn't go and it's just inaccurate. I welcome you to hit the subscription and notification bell, comment, don't be shy, not forced, but strongly encouraged and invited. And I'm going to put the phone back. Oh no, I wanted sugar for my coffee. And I kind of want to see what G's up to. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of one kind of holiday themed song that's a little unique, that I don't hear every year, I don't feel like, but it came back to my memory the other day. Kind of connected to a podcast I did last night, but I then stopped and had dinner, and it was late, and I was tired, blah, blah. But I could do that one. And song requests, feel free to put them. Okay, I'm not going to put this on the sugar, because I want the sugar. Give me the sugar. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high. Although apparently that song might have a double meaning. So, I don't know. I don't know, does it? Well, you weren't sitting on very much sugar. I have to fill this thing up. Would you like a real life view of sugar going into a cup that you've never seen before? Just kidding. You're not seeing this sugar going into that cup. And we got 5 of you here, and 2 of you caught that. And I'm sure the other ones have FOMO of seeing the sugar going in the coffee. But don't worry, there'll be lots of other goodness to come. You can see the sugar going into the canister. There's 3 of you here to enjoy the sweetness of life. But the fact that we have to watch, if we care about our life, and if we have loved ones who we don't want to see them had to go through our passing away and figure out how to still remain connected to our angelic soul, which is possible. Um, we had to really watch about getting diabetes. It's apparently Diabetes Awareness Month. Um, it's something that I'm been becoming more and more an advocate about, amongst lots of other things. And it's so hard. Like I say, so many of us, even if we think we're healthy, I mean, fruit and, I don't want to be like a big, nutrition, health nut or whatever, but even fruit has sugar. We think fruit is healthy for us, and it can be. But I'm no expert. I'm no expert, and that's why, and a lot of us aren't. And like I say, it can be really hard to avoid, you know. Um, I do feel like real sugars are probably more healthy, but all I'll say is that, diabetes can take someone's life from them, and that is worth reminding people about, I feel like. So, but at the same time, I'm not going to drink a black coffee with no sugar either. So, I mean, you know, I just, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Got four of you here, and I appreciate you all. Again, what are the kind of things that you, and don't say not this. Seriously, you've been hanging around for a while, so a little bit of this is the kind of thing you were looking for today, in a podcast. But what else do you look for? What else do you like to watch podcasts about? Videos about? And all four of you left. That can't be accurate. Oh, but one of you either came back or someone else is here. They're like, I don't, and it very well could be that they are like, I know it when maybe they're like, I don't know, I just browse till I find it. And they're like, and I'm not quite sure if this is it or not. So, but I'm pretty sure that it is. So, just one moment. Are you coming down soon? Okay. I'm going to have to take them for a walk in the dark. They're almost dark. I'll get this harness on, I guess, eh? Right. I have not had a sip of coffee. I'm podcasting, and I don't really feel up 3 to 4. I don't really feel up to going out there, but I have been meaning to step outside for a few minutes of fresh air. This is true. And that's something we should all remember to do. Even if we're not, if like when you live in an apartment, especially when you don't have a balcony, if you don't have something to go to, it's not like you have a yard to be in or a deck to be on. It's not like maybe you don't live in a great area, whatever it is. But even just opening a window or something and getting that fresh air is very important. So I know I just came back on the screen, but I've been meaning to do this all day, and it hasn't happened. So I'm going to quickly do that. I can't take you with me because I'm using the Wi-Fi and I got the phone plugged in. But I'll tell you how it went when I get back. I won't be more than 5 minutes. And the dog is being noisy, but the other person in the house is going to be bringing him outside shortly. I just don't want to go for the full-on walk, so. He'll be right there. Hurry, he's eager. The sunrise or sunset? The sunset, yeah, of course. Of course. You're like, oh, this person doesn't know the difference, so. No, just kidding. No, I just, for a moment, I was like, where am I? What time of day is it? I haven't had enough coffee yet, kind of thing. The sunset is not that interesting tonight. It's a little yellow. I don't know if it's going to get more interesting, but I think it's more likely just going to get darker. Sorry?
Didn't realize you put his heart.
I did say so.
No, I shouldn't fear. I'm sorry.
Okay. Are we podcasting? But of course. Are you? Just kidding. Kind of, eh?
I guess so. Hello, I'm going to be now.
He likes, speaking of singing and not, I was just telling them, although I don't know if it's any of the same people here, how you had said that you didn't sing until you were like 20 or 30, if I recall?
2009.
Oh, he remembers the exact year.
2009. So that would be like 15, 16 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
That's almost half my life.
And the first, I still probably have somewhere, the first track I ever recorded was Sentimental Journey. Going on.
Anywho, I don't know if it's a favorite song or not, but that's craziness. Craziness. Can you imagine? I can't. I'm going to plug this back in. You may briefly lose me, but I will be back. And I lost two of you. Yeah, don't do anything weird in the background, eh? Any funny sounds or anything like that? Scare people away. Leave that to me. Just kidding. Oh. That's from Lord of the Rings, right?
That's right.
Okay, good. I didn't make myself look uneducated about a popular.
Cool.
Oh, more than a little, but what can you do?
It says you're answering the phone says that it's blinking.
So is that who?
The message is saying on the phone is blinking.
Just a moment, please. Be right back in under 5. Don't play it in the thing. I don't know what's going on. Unless it's saying that the phone needs to charge, or it's saying that it's full. Well, then it would say that down. Sorry about that. Got one of you here. I just need to keep this thing to drop soon. That wasn't the greatest cup of coffee I've ever made. Not the worst either. I don't know why it varies sometimes. It's like it's a fresh cup, pretty much. I make it the same all the time. But it's time to get cheesy. You left right at that moment. Don't like cheese or something? Lactose intolerant? You don't actually have to eat it. Time to be a little cheesy. Apparently this is Swiss cheese. It's not that holy though. At least one of us is, sort of, kind of. I've noticed that with this type of cheese, maybe this particular brand even. What kind of Swiss cheese is not holy? I mean, but would hate to waste it. You know, I'm sure that the whole pack was not necessarily cheap. So, not like us, just kidding. But so say cheese. Just kidding.
Fromage.
It was kind of interesting actually though. I tried I've tried 2 new cheeses recently, and I don't think either of them are new. I don't know if one of them is more popular around this time of year or not. I'll have to watch for that. But I tried a red wine cheese. That was interesting. Like, oh, that explains it, craziness. You're eating too much wine cheese. No, I'm just wow. And then when I went wow, 2 new people came in. And so welcome. Kind of makes me think of a song a little bit. And then provolone. I tried it in a sub recently after my last workshop in the series that I went to, actually, I believe. And then it kind of came up. It came up in my friend Danny's conversation. And because of where I first tried it, what I came from right before that, I made a connection. Like he probably didn't fully, but that connected to him has been connected to me. I know that he sounded like he was needing rest and not feeling very well, but also wanted to watch someone else's stream. So I don't expect that he's going to be here on this one. But wouldn't it be funny if he was instead? Like maybe their stream was canceled or they changed their mind or rescheduled it. I guess we'll find out. I don't talk about him much. If it is him watching or he sees this, I never say anything bad about him. I brought him up maybe a couple times in different videos. So, he's a good guy. I'd tell you to check him out, but he's already keeping up with quite a lot, I would say. And the channel name is kind of generic, although cool. And I don't know how else you'd find it anyway. Although, the other part of it might kind of be a good way. So for the three that are here, you might be meant to hear this. But, hear me choke on cheese. No, just kidding. But please promise that, you know, you will give my videos a chance and hopefully enjoy them as well. And, okay, well now it looks like none of you are here. They're like, what did it say? Oh, I did say that, yeah. Van life. That's the only other part of it. I just have to put this down for a moment because it's charging. I know you just got here. It may be your first time on this channel, and so that's not really a great introduction. Let me just put you down and look at the ceiling as soon as you get here for the first time. You are sitting on a sugar canister, so that's pretty sweet, eh? You're like, I thought I was sitting on a chair, but okay, sure. So lately, the comedy's been a bit more of an active thing. I've always been somewhat of a funny person, I think, but the comedy's been a bit more there. It's music, it's wellness, it's uplifting each other, it's healing, it's, psychology sometimes. That's what this channel's about. So if that interests you, welcome here. Feel free to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, and don't be shy to comment. I believe I have the comments on. If there are any and I'm not addressing them, it's because I'm not seeing them. But usually that's not something that's wonky. I might actually run upstairs very, very quickly just to put, well, but if it's me, that's where I'm going to say, even if you just say, hey, what's up, but hopefully you'll want to stick around and chat a bit longer, then I can see your comment, because I was going to go to the other device and put one myself, but I thought, well, I might see mine even if it was being wonky otherwise, so I'll just let that charge for a moment. We have 4 of you here. I appreciate you being here to look at my ceiling. Isn't it amazing? I just have this device plugged in at the moment. You could say, well, why didn't you wait until you were fully charged? Because sometimes waiting is hard, and we all know that. But also, I thought it was a higher charge than it was. This device is kind of old, but I have 2 other devices that I use, and that's satisfactory enough for me. Although, one of them doesn't podcast. But, anywho, so it's my least favorite. But, so, but yeah, what are the kind of things you like to watch live streams about? I'll give you a moment to, I haven't been rolling that long with this one, but I'll give you a moment to say in the comments if you would like to. And I'll see if I can do that, including song requests. And you left. So much for catering to the viewers sometimes. I tell you, they're so incredible. Some of them. I'm tired. Okay, so I guess we're going to watch stuff on the little phone, unless he said bring down the laptop, and then I'll say, okay, but what are we watching? I don't want to listen to me anymore. I've been podcasting up a storm lately. I've been existing. Surprise! And so it's kind of like, I want to watch other content, and I do. It's just, what is it going to be tonight? Is it going to be a game show? Is it going to be Danny's? Is it going to be... And he did say individual, but again, 2 platforms, and I know he meant all. He meant all, and he meant well. Is it going to be... Those are the 2 things I mostly watch, other than myself. Just kidding. I don't know. I have a bunch of tabs open on the computer, but he wanted the computer upstairs for the night. So unless he says bring it down, I'd rather watch things on the computer. It'll be on the phone. So I don't know. I mean, then it's a matter of, do I look at things that I've previously watched that I maybe haven't fully watched, or that I haven't watched with G? Do I look at new suggestions? Do I do that by the tabs? Do I do it by trying to find the way to scroll lives like I've found sometimes? Do I do it by just the feed. No, I can't decide. Help. Tell me, what would you do in my situation? If you were in my shoes. But I know that I also am going through some other stuff too, and that's certainly not the biggest dilemma. But I hope that everybody's doing well, and I hope that you may subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button. And I know some people may not like to be told that. They figure I'll think to do it if I want to, but sometimes you might forget, but you might want to, but you're so busy enjoying the content or leaving me or well, I came to the tablet and I was looking at it and I'm wondering, do I want to do this one song? And then I could say I've done it. I have all week next week. I may have one thing I have to go to do. I think that's next week. Yep. And I've been so thankful for that in the agency. But other than that, I have lots of time to do music and chat then. But I know that this device, it's been kind of closing things sometimes that I wouldn't be without me closing them, like tabs. It's only done it a couple times, and I don't think it's been me that's been doing it, because I think I would know, right? But so before it does that, I kind of want to play this song. We are at about 72%, so maybe I'll do that, and then maybe G will play a little bit, and I'll get dinner ready, and then we'll figure it out. But yes, what are your kind of YouTubing ways? Like, what are the kind of things you like to watch? How do you navigate and jump around? I'm just curious how other people do it, and maybe looking for a little bit of input as to how I want to do it after I wrap up tonight. So, okay, we're going to do a song. If you have a song request, feel free. This is a particular song that is very particular. No, that particular perpendicular. Watch it be Ian, or is it Len, that guy's name, that's watching. But if it's not, that's okay too. So it is a song that is a Christmas song that I don't think is, I mean, for financial reasons, because we don't drive, because we don't have a close living local family, we don't really do a lot of Christmas shopping. So, I mean, I do have the radio on fairly often, but, and G's probably like, you sure do. Just kidding. But I don't really, so, I avoid a lot of stuff with the shopping season in those ways, kind of. But so, I don't know, I feel like I hadn't heard this song in years. And last night, I was doing a podcast, and there was a couple interesting things kind of happening near on the couch. And I heard Christmas time's coming. And then I thought of this song. And so I'm curious if you'll recognize it. So I'll do it, and then I don't know if I have any other ideas, but what I've kind of suggested to them, G, is that maybe you could play a little bit while I figure out the rest of the stuff. But first I have to move your shoes. Either that, or I might just wrap up, we'll see. We'll see how motivating it is, and we'll just see how we feel.
I thought you left something up.
I'm sorry?
Did you move something I'd left to...
Oh, no, I haven't seen it, so watch that he didn't get it if it fell on the ground.
No.
I don't know if he has it.
No. Okay, maybe I'm just misremembering. Don't worry about it.
Okay, just making sure it's not on the ground anywhere.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so.
I see where it is.
Keyboard on. Do we want the fancy arm, what do you call that? Do we want the fancy arm? What do we call that thing? What would you call this, other than what it is? An arm, fashion? I don't know.
Oh, okay. You mean
I had an injury the other day, and I had to wrap something around it because it was an awkward place for a Band-Aid, and we were in the middle of dinner or whatever. It actually healed very, very quickly, and no signs of that being why you even use the towel. Oops, just said what it was. But, and then I thought, you know, I don't know, it kind of is neat to wear, as odd as that is. But, and I thought, it might be hard to play the piano with it, a little bit distracting, so I said, oh, I can do the chords in one hand and this in the other. And be real wild. As opposed to fake wild. Hi, honey. So, okay, let's see here. Now, do we want to change the genre a little bit? Do you have a favorite genre that would be a piano keyboard preset? Like, even if it was a piano keyboard preset, and it looks like they left. Oh, no, it was the other back. I would say not metal, please, and we don't talk about metal, but anything else. Any other styles? Oh, they call it the music database. I didn't know that. Any other styles that you'd like to hear this in? Or any favorite styles? So what are you going to do? I guess we have left stuff from last night. Not even all that hungry just yet. I don't know what I feel like.
Yeah, I'm fine with just...
That was kind of a big lunch.
I'm fine with just nibbling on stuff. That wasn't...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not much of a dinner. Okay, genre. I need a genre from somebody. So, honey?
Calypso.
Is that in here?
I don't know.
I don't know about Calypso. We got 4 of you here. One of you's got to have a favorite music style or a suggestion, huh?
Tropical.
I mean, that could be interesting. Let's see here. They're in kind of categories within categories. So I would guess that would probably be under the Latin category or world traditional, perhaps. So out of those two, which would you like me to guess? And then we're going to do a song with that kind of styling in the background. Okay, so speaking of, I have to hit this, this, and that, I think. Okay, none of you are saying yet. You're here for the adventure and the enjoyment, but I'm hearing a piano in the other room. Okay, so...
That's all.
Sorry?
Just being dramatic, that's all.
Ah, that doesn't sound very good. Sorry. 199, is that what that said? How is 199? It's missing a number there. And then it goes to just 9. Okay, now we're in Brazilian samba, but that's still 99. Does that mean that it's meant to be a Brazilian samba? Isn't everything? Could work. I don't think I like it. It's not fancy enough. I want fancy. Now, why won't it give me 199? There's also a little spinner wheel here, so that's a quicker way to do it. Like, I'm already from, I think it was 109. I'm in 164 already. But then it goes, what the heck? It doesn't seem to go as high as 199. Oh, that's maybe a different section. No, that's not the area I mean to look at. I didn't know. I was wondering whether, but it is styles. It calls it a music database, and I'm not sure why. I'm still learning this instrument. Can you tell?
That means the pre-recorded songs it has.
Oh, really?
Yes, I believe so.
Do you know what any of them are?
Weren't you playing some of them the other day? I think Danny Boy's in there.
Oh, that would be interesting. Maybe after this song, I'll take a quick look at that feature if I can figure it out, or I'll get his help. That's why. But it correlates with over here. Latin, 199. Over here, Latin starts in the 99 number. I know this might not make sense to people that have never looked at a piano keyboard before. It barely makes sense to me because I'm new to this device, but let's give it a try. So I didn't like Brazilian samba. Nothing against Brazilians, nothing against samba fans. How about disco Latin? That's a very interesting one. And very fast. Would be at 20 beats per minute or whatever it is. Anybody who's played keyboard before, I'm sorry I'm taking a while, I appreciate your patience. Anybody who's played keyboard before will know that some sounds just sound a little bit generic or like common as built-in keyboard presets, and that kind of felt like one. So I'm trying to get it to do the actual accompaniment. I thought I had this set up here. I appreciate your patience. Like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. You're right. Sometimes we hear it. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around now. Get with something reggae. Oh yeah, here we go, baby. Here we go. This is what I was looking for all along. I think. No. Holly's in the window. Okay, too fast. Now I don't know how does this part. Holly in the window, home's where the wind blows. I can hear the again. Christmas time to come. Holly in the window, home where the wind blows. I can't stop running. Christmas time's coming. I need that. Somebody shaking the bells. I know somebody recently got bells that I've played. Hear them bells, or bowls. Can you hear them bells ringing, ringing? Joy to all the people singing. And I'm running, running back to my country. Christmas time's a coming. Christmas time's a coming. Christmas time's a coming. And I know I'm going home. Like candles burning, my heart still yearning for. I'm sorry. The other day I was really rocking this song. I listened to it a couple times. Apparently I should have listened to it again because I don't know how those verses go. But that was a sample of it. Stay tuned for the full version later. So, how do we get to this music database thing? There's built-in songs in here, and I want to have the band back me up tonight, even if it's digital. Let's see if I can remember. And then when this has to be plugged in, I might dash off and figure food. Music database. Oh, okay. That might make sense then. Whoa, that's awfully fast.
Oh, but just you. Wood from Norway.
Okay, go to the beginning.
They're in alphabetical order.
Well, I don't... Okay, well, I want to start at the beginning.
Well, then what? Okay, there you go. Sounds
Pretty good place to start. Okay, now out of my way. I'm just kidding. If you... Oh, look at that. Look at that. It'd be funny if that was the last name, because it is. There's actually a song here called Daniel's Day. Speaking of it. Do you have to do anything or just press a button? Press a key. Sorry?
I'm not sure. I've never used them. Like I said, I was the other day.
Is this the Michael Jackson song? Make it a bit. Just a moment, we're learning here. That was changing depending on what chord I don't think that's what area is what you think it is, to be quite honest. Just lean right over me.
No, but, well, okay, well,
Unless, one minute, I got an idea.
Just let me,
I got an idea.
So do I.
It's not a good one, just kidding.
Red Lady, that old house. I'm just trying to,
One that you reckon, but still, it doesn't matter. Like, if that thing is changing it depending on what you press, then that's you creating the song. And that looks like sounds.
this is...
And the dog looks like he needs to.
Okay.
Where is that? I'll be right back. I'm just going to give him some.
Music database.
Oh, it's hot in here.
It's not hot in here.
It is performing. Ooh, incense. Howdy. What do I put? All right. I appreciate your patience, the two of you that are here.
No, that's just a beat. Unless it starts making more music too.
It sounds like, you know what, let's start again. I think it's got styles and that on, and it's confusing, maybe, I don't know.
Music database. So, How do we get
But
it?
do you have to do something with this? No.
No. Execute? No.
Anybody know how to use keyboards? This particular feature that we haven't learned
Well,
yet? Gonna Google it?
it's in the manual, I am sure.
You just don't sit back down because I'm back in the chair.
Sure you are.
And I have this thing and I don't know what to do with it. Oh, we have 6 of you here. If you have a song
6
request,
of you.
feel
Look,
free.
here's the owner's manual.
Okay. I'm just going to put this back over there, I think.
But I am going to Google.
Is that quicker?
Well, now that I know that it might be. Now that I know the actual name of the instrument,
In the meantime, if you have something you'd like to hear or talk about, do feel free to say it.
Would you like
By the time
to
we figure
hear
this out, I'll have to plug the thing back in. 48. And then, maybe I want to see if I can order from...
How to play
Locations
the music
only.
database on a Yamaha GTX 640.
Okay, can you do that over there, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
I wonder if they would have a Roman-style pizza. We cater? Does that mean that you can let me use this coupon for delivery, or what? That's very tiny. Pickup. Coupon valid for pickup. Not very friendly to the non-drivers. Offer or available using single helpings. Okay.
You want me to try what I've got something on here to do it, so.
Okay, what?
Well,
What do I do? Just tell me.
it
Or just do it.
locates the music database button.
Yep.
There it is.
Mhm.
Okay. Select a song or a style category. So right now it's in modern pop.
It is?
So, yes, right up here. That's modern
It
pop.
looks like it's on... Okay.
Modern pop, and this is the piece. So
Okay.
if we go to function here, I think. No.
Was that what the thing
I'm
said,
so
or
sorry,
you
let's
just
do this
guessing?
again. I'm trying to figure. So if I. Oh, damn! I am just. I'm
Damn, I am? Is that better
well,
than Sam
see,
I am?
modern pop. Okay, so if we press this one, it goes to the next category. So next category, 80s pop.
Okay, and that's the
70s.
things built in
So-
within it.
And then within that category, you can that's so this
Can
is
you
the way
believe
to
that
jump
that one's
through
in there?
categories.
Look, what is this?
You need to.
I went to the bank. That means give us money.
Okay, so music database.
Yeah.
Now you're already in a category.
Nope.
Okay,
But if anybody has song requests, we can just do them and stop
well,
fiddling.
according to this, it should be as simple as is playing the
It's a new instrument for us.
right. Well, I just want.
Can't you tell?
80s pop, atonal flame,
As opposed to
70s
eternal?
pop, Babylon Rivers.
Okay.
I don't know. Now, if we press start or stop, supposedly it will start playing. Oh, brown. Okay.
7 of you here. We're trying to figure out a keyboard. Can you? Thank you. Back up a little bit. Thank you. Data entry. I'm so confused. Maybe what I'll do, I know what I'll do. Everybody, all 7 of you, everybody calm down. All 4 of you. What I'll do is I'll scroll through these because these seem to be song titles. And if there's anything I know, I'll just look it up and play it.
Why don't you press the start stop button?
Because I did that already and I told you what it did.
Okay, no, just wait.
No,
you
doesn't do
haven't-
anything until I did it. No, that's
You
like
had-
the setting I already know how to do.
Okay, you had it playing somehow the other night.
Like 2 weeks ago. Okay, so let's see here. Piano. Oh, that makes me think of another song, although I don't recognize that title, but I don't know if I've ever liked that song. Ooh, I don't like that sound, I'll tell you that much. Appreciate your patience, and again, you're welcome to just, say what the title makes you think of, say something, kind of podcast you usually like to watch, something that's on your mind that you're wanting input on, song suggestions, and I'll roll probably for another
Can we
15
try one more time?
minutes or so.
Is there a button called song?
Yes. In demo.
No, a button. I said a button called song. Yes, right here.
Okay, go for it.
Now,
Okay, yeah, I think this is it. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. Now I just have to find ones I know. I don't know why you're barking. When I gave you a thing, you've been for your walk. For Elise instead of fur Elise.
well, for Elise.
It's for someone named Elise.
The translation, "fur" is German for four, and Elise means Elise, of course.
Maxie and Maxie
so
fans.
for
Very good.
Elise really means for Elise. That's the
And any Elise's or Alice's watching? Okay, let's just. Poor Lorelei. Settle on something in a moment here. And then we're in styles. So is there only like a very small number of?
I don't know what you did.
No, I think there's just a few. I've already looked at them. What do you? Is it? It's the ball. I bet you it's the ball. Sorry, what?
I think that there's quite a number of songs in
There might be a number of the other things, but not a number of this. Because
I'm not sure what. Okay.
it kind of goes in, like it just. You can program some in, but it's pretty, but I don't know it. But some people might be like, "Are you actually musical?" Yes, suggest a song, and I'll actually do it. I'm just not actually good at thinking of them. I looked through that book quite. I am actually kind of tired and on the starting to get hungry, and I want to figure that out soon. Like I said, I did have a couple basic ideas why I came live. I guess that's kind of how it often is for me, but I didn't really have a lot after that. And then, in the window, where the wind blows. Maybe the style I was using earlier is what was throwing me off a little bit, because now I think I might be able to figure it out. So we'll give this one another try, maybe. Okay, so, and I don't know, I've heard of the guy, but I don't know any of his other songs, I don't believe, so. Holly's where the wind blows, home is where the hunt blows. I can look for running, Christmas time's coming. Can you hear them bells ringing, ringing? Don't you all hear them singing? When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know white candles are burning, my heart's a yearning for those folks at home when Christmas time's coming. Can you hear the bells ringing? Joy, joy, hear them singing. When it's snowing, back to my country home. It is pretty repetitive. Seems like it's adding sounds in as I go. Drop it a little bit, but before you go, don't forget to like and hopefully don't rush off. I might roll for another 15 minutes here, so I don't want to miss anything. Snowflakes are falling, lonely hearts calling, tall pines are humming, the trees humming, Christmas time's coming. Okay. Well, and the person left right after. Didn't even say anything. So that's motivating. But I'm glad that I at least kind of figured that out, and it may be the best it would get. So what are you up to?
Finishing it up.
Oh, I see. Well. I have to plug this in for a bit and then utilize it and figure out dinner. But it does look like most of these are going to be, and a couple of them aren't even food places, are going to be And we're not going anywhere today because it's quite windy and dark and snowy and we don't drive. But, I mean, this one is close. There is a close location, technically two, but one closer. And this one, yeah, they're all location only, but maybe somebody will bring me there. So, that being said, it'll probably just be what's in the refrigerator. What is in the refrigerator? Shall we go see? Shall I make you all hungry? I don't know. And then, yeah, I have to figure out what we're going to watch with tonight's dinner. Because, you know, it's just the two of us, and we communicate with each other plenty. So it's not like some people's dinner time where it's like sit around as a family and talk about your day. We've been in each other's day, and we're enjoying it, and we talk lots. So we want to be entertained. What shall entertain us? To anybody watching, and there's only one of you at the moment, and it's been a little quiet. I honestly truly feel like some of the people that have been here who stayed around for a while maybe intended to hit like and either forgot or it didn't stick. It's possible. But, and can you go to the channel for a moment and just see if you see any comments that maybe I've missed, that maybe aren't showing for some reason? Because if I'm not addressing the comments, that might also make people a little annoyed. But it's not intentional. But yes, I'm curious what kind of, and I think you can do it while we're rolling on this one. Do you post things yourself? Do you have a channel? I mean, sure, I have lots of things, but if I'm leaving the laptop upstairs, I mean, I could still, you know, do you post stuff yourself, or do you have any favorite suggestions? You know, YouTube's pretty good at suggesting things anyway, which is probably how a couple of you may have found this lovely video of which you found, which is Really? Okay. You're like, oh no, I'm gonna go find something else because you don't seem like you know what you're doing. And you didn't say that, and I wouldn't disagree necessarily. I think that at the moment I don't really feel like I do. So I think we'll wrap it up for now. Keep it just under an hour, and just as soon as I do so, I'm not telling you to go anywhere, but somebody tunes in. So I'll give you a few minutes to, like 2 or 3 minutes to maybe say something in the comments if you so desire, and if you do, maybe I'll stick around and chat for a few minutes. And if you don't, then I will indeed wrap this up. So it's all up to you in this very moment. I am going to plug this in though, so you will briefly possibly lose me. And why is the dog being noisy? Came back. Look like the person may have been maybe going to stay. But it doesn't look like they're there now. So, okay, I'm going to wrap up. Everybody, take care. Sorry if this one maybe wasn't all that much about the titles. The longer the video, the more likelihood that if, you know, I usually start off probably with the idea of the title, and sometimes I come back around to it. But, so yeah, feel free to check out the other live streams, and shy, and of course, and again, not telling anyone to go anywhere, but as soon as I'm about to wrap up, I don't have to, although the dog's being a bit distracting. I think he wants his food, so just a moment. If there's something you'd like to talk about, or a song you'd like to hear me sing, just ask. I am the genie. You get 3 wishes. No, you're left. Okay. I'm just going to throw a clip at the dog, and then say sayonara. Throw the food down at him.